Hello, my name is David York and I create scenery of historical interest for X-Plane. We've just arrived in this ferry battle at Camp Picton of about 1945 era. This is the briefing building where pre-flights, briefings, and lessons were given. There's a licensor with what became the flying club in behind. This flying club was created in 1954. The base had been completed and became operational in April of 1941. This road is County Road, which goes around to the left to come to the west side of Picton, and this straight of road goes to the east side of Picton, descending down the hill. This Quonset hut here is a workshop. This is the main gate, but we're going to take a little detour here around the infirmary. We'll walk around this way, and you can look over the hill onto the town below. At this point, you can see it through the trees. In the distance over the hill, we can see the outer harbor. And this is the barracks for the infirmary staff, doctors and nurses. Base is visible itself across the road. It's the back of the car pool, the motor pool. We'll head over in that direction now. This is the main gate. And to the left here, right there, is the officers' mess. That has been the center of social gathering through many years past the finish of the war itself, when this became an army base for the Canadian Army. Most of the buildings in the base area are H huts. And they function as both office and administrative functions, as well as barracks. This is the repair area for the motor pool and the motor pool itself. These buildings on the left are engineering buildings, including the mechanical hangar, Any repairs needed on base were carried out through these. The airfield is visible between the hangars. On the left there was the chapel, and here is the regular enlisted men's mess where they got their meals. This is hangar number 1. We can see the flight line between the hangars. Inside this hangar, which I've left open, is an Anson, Bolingbroke, and at this end of the flight line we have a taxiway that goes out to the runway, and Lysanders, followed by ferry battles. All of these are static aircraft only for scenery. We have Bolingbrooks, these two Ansons are actually objects extracted from flyable Ansons available on xplane.org. We have the Ansons here on the flight line. Nice day to fly. Another Bolingbroke. There's a ferry battle and another Anson. Now we're back around to where we started with the briefing hut in hangar number 4 and 5. The aerodrome is in a typical RAF triangular pattern. Runway 11 on our right and runway 3 here in front of us, pointing 30 degrees and 110 degrees respectively. Taking an aerial view, we can see the flight line from above, as well as the hangars, the classroom. There's our Lysander again. And once again, the Flying Club. You can see the RAF yellow paint job on the Anson better from this angle. In the distance is the Bay of Quinte, which surrounds the whole county. This is the outer harbor and the inner harbor, and Picton itself. Thank you very much for your interest and time taking the tour.